Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Podcasting with Will show. This is another short. I was talking about the mosque and the businesses that could be affected. Now, I think, obviously, people deserve to have a place of worship and religious freedom, no matter what their religion is. America was founded on religious freedom. That is why our founding fathers, left England. They didn't want to just go to the Church of England. Now, maybe that mosque was in a bad spot, or there's a gentleman and a lady that talked about they were partners in a small golf business, and that might have affected their business. They may go out of business. There's also the state was investigating whether or not the people that were buying the land for the mosque or the Islamic Cultural Center were affiliated with, the Muslim Brotherhood, which is a designated, I think, terrorist organization. I mean, it depends on sometimes it depends on who's in power. Sometimes people remove certain groups, say, oh, they're not terrorists anymore, or an organization. Not saying to people that go to the mosque and want to worship there are terrorists. I want to clear that up right now on that. They're not. They deserve a place to worship. Maybe that isn't the best spot. Maybe the people trying to buy it don't have good intentions. I don't know. But, at the end of the day, they do deserve to have a mosque or an Islamic Cultural Center for them to worship. This is America. So I hope that gets figured out and they find a good location, or maybe a location that people won't be upset about. And then let's talk about the ICE stuff in Minnesota is going on because all the fraud and all that. The mayor of Tulsa, Mayor Monroe Nichols, posted something recently, and then the Tulsa County Sheriff posted something. Rignaldo, I think, is his name. He posted something about, countering what the mayor said, and the mayor reposted because he was like, I didn't mean for it to sound like I wasn't taking a shot at law enforcement. I support them. And then I had other people saying, well, the sheriff should be talking to other people, like hinting at the president and the vice president. I'm like, yeah, they should tone it down. But you got to remember, he is not the county sheriff for the United States. He's the Tulsa County Sheriff. He's looking out for his people, his employees, his deputies and stuff like that go out there and, and stuff like that, and patrol the city of Tulsa, or the, roadways and stuff. That's who he's looking out for. And like I said, I hats off to Mayor Nichols for going, whoa, that's not what I meant. My dad was a police officer, it's not what I meant at all. I didn't mean that. But he, in his understanding how maybe immigrants and people feel. Hats off to him for that. And we got to fix our immigration system and do better. And that's all I have to say on that. Have a good day.